What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV, man. Appreciate y'all checking with me, man. We got a nice hot topic today, man. We're gonna be talking about Jimmy Butler, man. I hope y'all not living under a rock. Y'all know Jimmy Butler out here balling. Pause. It's a fact. Jimmy Butler is a top 10 player, arguably. I say is. Um, but I'm gonna say arguably because you could slide so many people in there at that spot. Pause. You know, um, but we're gonna definitely get into it. Before we do that, hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. It's a live chat, man. So, get in that live chat. Let's politic this, man. Let's get in, let's decipher all the claims we got working over here, man. All the people that's rocking with me want to take your support to the next level. You could donate. The link will be in the description box below this video. Also in the comments section, it's Flight Sports TV, man. Let's get right back into the goddamn topic, man. The Miami Heat are in the fourth slot in the Eastern Conference. Jimmy Butler is out here like he's just completely balling. It's a fact. Nobody could deny what Jimmy Butler is bringing to the table here with the Miami Heat. Even in his stints with other teams, when he was a member of the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Philadelphia 76ers. Haven't you noticed every team that he's on has gotten better? And if they haven't gotten better, when he left the team in complete shambles. These teams have been left in shambles once Jimmy Butler has left. For whatever reason. I don't know why. I wish it wasn't the case, but it is. The Minnesota Timberwolves haven't been to the playoffs ever since Jimmy Butler has left. Okay, and they was actually arguably in the fourth seed, but he got hurt that year, and they ended up slipping all the way to the eighth seed. Chicago, look what Chicago was going through. Chicago hasn't been right ever since Jimmy Butler left. It's a mess. All of these picks, all of these players has resorted to nothing. Who's to blame for this? Look at Philadelphia. Philadelphia was supposed to be in the championship equation. Right now, the Philadelphia 76ers, right now, they would be playing in the playoffs, and Miami would have home court advantage. You can't make this up. I'm looking at the standings right now. The way things is looking, that's probably how it's going to shake out. Unless Philly keep losing, Miami is on the tear. Pause. I'm looking at the playoff standings. Shit, Washington got a chance to make the playoffs. They keep balling. Shit, they right there. It's a mess. Jimmy Butler is a beast, man. He comes on. He's a two-way player. There's not a lot of great two-way players in the NBA anyway. So it's great to see him making a conscious effort on defense. He has this ruthless aggression about him that you can't deny. It's unbelievable. He basically gets all the players to get on one accord and just run through a wall. And Jimmy Butler is a dog, man. He's a tough guy in the league. People, you can't really punk him. He punks people. There's a reason the Houston Rockets, I believe a season ago, was willing to give up 4 first-round picks for Jimmy Butler. 4. Who the hell is giving up 4 first-round picks for who? And the deal didn't get – I don't know how the hell they didn't do that deal. I would have did it. But those picks would have never been much anyway if you got Jimmy Butler with Chris Paul or Russell Westbrook and Harden and, Lord know Gordon, so those 4 first-round picks were probably nothing, but his leverage. You know, Jimmy Butler, I feel he doesn't get his just due. I'm not expecting this video to do astronomical numbers because I'm talking about a player that's kind of off the radar, but he's a star. He's a superstar in the league. Let's see what happens come postseason. He's got these guys looking good. Miami ain't looked this good in a long time. Miami was in shambles too. Look now, Butler on the squad. Now you talking maybe free agents want to come through. They got. Look at the pieces. They got Bam. He's can't come into All-Star form. Look what he's done for Tyler Hero. Who else? You got Iguodala out there now. You got I love Jay Crowder. That he just fits the mold for Miami. Like Miami got some rough riding dogs out there, man, and they're gonna be a tough out come postseason time. Even if they got to face off against the Philadelphia 76ers, it won't be easy. It won't be, okay. And the Philadelphia 76ers need to get their stuff together, otherwise they could be locked down in a dog fight. Bam can defend Embiid if it come down to it. Jimmy Butler might check Simmons. So I'm just letting y'all know. It's going to be a matchup out there to see. Jimmy Butler, man, I just like I said, he's just one of the players that just don't get the credit. He don't get credit. He doesn't get the credit he deserves. These past couple of seasons he was playing on other teams. He didn't even make the All-Star team, so look what he's done. You got Minnesota. They wanted to short change him. They never want to give him the max. Minnesota paid everybody but Jimmy Butler. They came to Jimmy Butler trying to get a deal worked out. They paid Karl Anthony Towns. They paid Wiggins, and they tried to get backdoor Jimmy Butler, talking about let's work a deal out, a little less than the max. And which they end up trading Wiggins. That didn't work out. And the jury is still out on Karl Anthony Towns if that's gonna work out. They got Russell, so that should help. But Jimmy Butler hasn't been taken care of a lot in his career by a lot of teams, a lot of mismanagement. And I'm not sure what happened to Philadelphia, if he wanted to stay or leave. And I think he wanted to just go to Miami, I believe. Jimmy Butler wanted to be the man. In Philadelphia, I ain't going to lie, the ball was kind of stagnated in Philly with you got a lot of people that need the ball, so in Miami, it's kind of like his show, if that makes sense. In Philly, he was like the designated fourth quarter player, but all through the game, he was kind of off the ball a little bit. Simmons was controlling some stuff, and in the clutch, he would come through for them. That was his role. Miami, he's an all-purpose guy. He does it all. And he gets into a better rhythm on the court because he knows the shots is there for him. Those shots wasn't there playing with some of these other teams. But it's good to see Jimmy Butler proving that he can lead a team to the playoffs. And any team, you drop Jimmy Butler anywhere, they probably going to make the playoffs, because that's what Jimmy Butler demands. And people need to pay homage on Jimmy Butler. I'm not sure what did he sign? Yeah, he locked down with Miami. So they already talking super teams with Miami. People want, who the hell want to go play with him? They got Miami, the Sunshine. You got Jimmy Butler. You got Bam. Who knows? They can keep Bam if he keep progressing. Right now, you got 2 All-Stars. How about that? You have 2 All-Stars. Now, Bam, I don't know what you do with him. Do you keep him, build with him, or you can unload him and go get Joel Embiid? I don't know. That's just a suggestion. I'm not saying that should happen. But I'm going to leave it at that, man. I ain't going to keep the people too long, man. I wanted to pay some homage to the great Jimmy Butler. There's a lot of people in the league that's compared to this, that, and some of these people ain't even better than Jimmy Butler. You got a lot of young players coming in this league compared to Larry Bird, LeBron James, but they're not even Jimmy Butler. And it's a tough situation. It's disgusting. It's a disgrace to basketball. And we're going to leave it at that. It's Flight Sports TV. Pay homage to the great Jimmy Butler, man. I really need to do your homework on what Jimmy has done for the league, Chicago, all over. I'm looking forward to seeing him in the All-Star game in a couple of hours. It's Flight Sports TV. Donate to the platform. The link will be in the description box below this video. It's Flight Sports.